And that's always one of the most important things when it comes to fighting games. Just, if you can't make your characters fun, what's the point?
Yep, and so we do have our matches on deck. It's going to be Esto versus Zeta Slow. I'm always a big fan of Zeta Slow's name because of from where it comes from. But I could talk about that all day, all night. I'm a big fan. Yeah, so they're gonna do a button check first. It looks like, but yeah, so not 100% sure. Normally, when I know a player, I can be like, oh yeah, they play this character.
Yeah.
The problem is like we're playing an open beta tournament, right? So their characters have changed. Maybe they want to play Siegfried because he's new, or maybe they want to play a different character because of other changes that happened that made them like, oh yeah, this character seems more fun this version, or whatever. And I have no assurities that I'm going to see the character that I think I'm going to see.
Yeah, I know, of course, Roddy came up on the previous block, and I was like, oh yeah, I was talking about how, you know, Roddy is a great Vasaraga player, and then it locks in Siegfried. I was like, oh, okay.
you give the whole life story and then just Siegfried right after?
not
at
not
age
quite
11.
to that level of detail.
At age 11, Rodney.
We did, of course, have to point out as much of we did have to point out that Roddy is very much an Ilsa enjoyer. So if they ever added that character in the future, you know exactly where his legions are going to lie. But getting into things, Catalina versus Lowain, the man who dotes on this woman to the dismay of Vera.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he doesn't want to hurt Catalina. He loves Cat. He's a big Catalina fan.
Yeah.
So I don't think he wants to. I don't think he wants to do this fight.
In contention for the, I would say the biggest, but Vera's right there.
Vera is absolutely the biggest fan. I'm just gonna tell you that right now, story-wise. So there's no, like spoilers. They are quite literally soulmates. Yeah. Getting into it. Already seeing the air-to-airs here from Zeta Slow. Ooh, yeah, the jump U paying off dividends as it always has for Catalina. Just an exceptional move in general.
Ooh, nice pick up using the sweep and the bro. Coming together. Both these players engaging in the air quite a lot.
And yeah, decided not to end it with a special. Just went straight for the knockdown there. Not the throw here, and he's headed with the life lead. Oh, was able to get the cross up, and that was not a full conversion. That actually ended up resetting.
Yep.
Throw. Ooh, the big throw tech window too.
No tech on that, but there comes the raging strike. Low health, very difficult to deal with that in that situation.
Hey, yo, react! Yo, react!
17, you reacted to 17 frames?
Yo! Yeah, no, it is quite difficult for sure. But you know, one of the interesting things too is I got to talk a lot with Mav about this. As we got through the tournament in the other pools, the further we got, the less that Raging Strike was dictating entire matches, right? People had answers, people had defensive options. People were just staying away from the situation entirely. Like, they were like, we will not get got by this mechanic because everybody was talking about it.
Yep. Speaking of getting got by the mechanic, however, Zeta Slow getting got, taking a full corner combo. Oh, a little bit too early on the throw.
Luckily for Zeta Slow, that was scaled, you know, due to the follow-up.
Yeah.
Full damage here, and nice, using the triple attack low to be able to get a true knockdown on that one, right?
Very, very nice.
Yeah. One apiece in rounds right now for
Esto and Zeta Slow.
I feel like Zeta Slow really likes the throw game. You know, the throw game has been quite prevalent thus far, but we've also been seeing throws in situations where you can't actually touch them. Yes. And you can tell that because the indicator will tell you no escape, right? Yep. So because of that, Esto can't even get away from them. Ooh, yeah, bravery counter.
Interesting position to use that. Now doesn't have the meter to potentially brave counter a Raging Strike. Managed to breaking that 15-meter threshold now, but oh, unsafe, but not going to get the punish with the sweep.
Yeah. That jump U is paying off so much right now for Esto, but the throws are paying off far more for Zeta Slow, I feel like. Yeah, just finding all the right times to throw, and went for the stand light pressure, but that is just enough time for the Super Skybound Arc to connect. If it kills, let's see. Oh, I could not remember the health value beforehand. I thought it was lower.
Yeah.
Yggdrasil.
Mother Iggy, we didn't see her at all while Axe was playing, but here she comes. Are you ready for the game?
Unblockable. Take the chip damage. Another unblockable because you tried to jump.
Yep.
Super smart right there from Zeta Slow to fake that, oh, you want to jump over this so that you land directly into the unblockable lava.
Yeah, if you want to jump past that wall, you have to do it forwards. That leaves you in a position where the lava isn't guaranteed.
Yep. Yes, let's give me first game for Zeta slow here. Yeah, again, the jump users just on the way down, always going to be the go-to action.
Yes.
So there it is. Had 50 meters. Going to be able to use it for the full extension. Takes to the corner. And remember, that used to be a knockdown back in the day.
Yep. Oh, big no! Heavy, but couldn't capitalize. Unfortunate.
That could have been so much.
Yep.
They were fighting up there. Taking away the footsies and taking to the skies instead right there, but Esto winning that battle, you know. It could be said that Catalina has some of the better air normals over Lowain, so I mean, you know, Esto taking advantage of that.
I mean, you know, Granblue is a wild set in the sky.
Yeah.
So it's only fitting, really.
Yeah, the ground is definitely not exactly hospitable for very long. You can live down there for a little bit. Oh, wow, tried to anti-air with the 2H, but ended up actually getting caught by the JU.
Not in range to get that DP. Finally gets the throw tech.
Yep, one of the few sweeps that being canceled, special canceled is awesome cross to keep the frame track, right? Normally it's a true guard frame, but for luckily for Lowain, it's more than that.
Speaking of which, now Zeta slow, 1 round away.
Yeah.
Forever having a great time. Tries to anti with the DP, just a little bit too early. Yeah. So that can't get that first air unblockable hit.
Yeah, so DPs were changed in a number of different ways this version, but one of the things that you do need to remember is that DPs need to hit at the very beginning to be air unblockable.
Yes. So. Oh, I like the attempt to go with the cross-up right there.
I gotta say, I really like Esto using the triple attack to secure an actual knockdown because they took that away, right? So like a lot of people are kind of like still trying to find their flow. Not gonna end up working out there. Zeta slow is going to take it, but I think it's just something to look towards because I was talking to Maverick about it and we both kind of agreed that layer 1 of the community's learning to change their game plan for this game is getting around the hard knockdown problem, right? Yeah. Because they took away a ton of those, and so once we get through the hard knockdown problem, then you start to open up a lot more layers, right? Because, you know, just having access to triple attack low causing an actual knockdown that you can follow up on, that's a little different. Yeah, you know, we're not used to that.
Not to mention, of course, you have medium dash attacks, which also cause a knockdown. If you get a count hit medium dash attack, that's a hard knockdown right there. So you can use that to take space, get that nice meaty light dash attack that gives you a nice chunk of plus frames as well. So yeah, lots and lots of things to consider with the new mechanics.
Siegfried,
of course, it was bound to happen.
Yeah, it got the husband, right?
Yep. She is Siegfried's biggest fan.
It was so funny. Matt was talking about it on commentary earlier. Matt was like, I don't even like know Rowlet very well, but when Siegfried got announced, I knew immediately to add Rowlet. Oh man, yeah. And Rowlet, another thing, is also part of the crew that loves to make these signs that we've been seeing in the crowd. We're definitely going to be seeing it more and more as the tournament goes on, especially during that top 6, the coveted spot of everything going on tomorrow. Once, you know, because that's what everybody's calling for, or qualifying for right now. Yeah, so good chance we're seeing Siegfried versus Zeta Slow earlier played Lowain, I believe.
Yes.
So, gonna be a button check? Or is this real? Might be real. It definitely looks real. So, okay, I'm calling it.
All right.
And by I'm calling it, I mean the production told me it's real. I'm not actually very smart. No, but for real, yeah. So Rowlet playing Siegfried, not a huge surprise here, but we finally get to talk about this character because I didn't get to talk about him once outside of just me wanting to mention him. Yeah. Because he didn't show up in my previous block, but yeah, now we have Rowlet during. Can't wait to talk about stuff like Magnalian stocks and whatnot. Fortunately, I have not memorized the move names for the character.
I haven't either, sadly. Yep, I just know downtown is Orcam, and that's
well, I mean, that's the move I feel like we're gonna have to talk a lot about because of it, you know, it having follow-ups and whatnot. Yeah, okay, so that was another thing I wanted to mention. one of the furthest reaching low dash attacks in the game belongs to Siegfried. So at certain ranges, you just have to be prepared. And there's that 2-2X, right? So that is going to set up a lot of different situations. This character is incredible with punishing. He may have slow buttons for it, but the second it happens, you feel the damage.
Yes, that is a brolic far heavy, comparable in range to like Vasses and Percy's, and just as much reward off it as well. Look at that.
You see it right there, exactly what Viren was talking about. It's like a damn near immediate, actually. But 2H, yeah, I love that as an anti-air because I think 2H is an exceptional anti-air. I think it is super, super good. It actually hits a little bit behind him, which is very nice as well. I don't know, I just love this character. I think he's super fun.
He's super cool. We actually haven't drawn attention to the fact that Zeta Slow is on the Gran this time instead of the Lowain. Gran, obviously, I feel like Gran is one of the characters that's kind of very organically translated into Rising. A lot of the ways that he kind of wants to pressure, very similar, you know, he's using those 2Ms a lot on the pressure as well. The way that he gets knockdowns mid-screen, very similar too, so...
He's always been quite good at the conditioning as well, because he's got such a solid set of gameplay. Wow, there's that application of ultimate skill that you're talking about, you know, on Fireballs. Probably the most obvious application of most ultimate skills is the Fireball War, right? I'm just gonna win this now. The sweep right there to punish the 2M. Easily getting that knockdown on that one. Ooh, wow, Raging Strike. I'm not 100% sure that was intentional, but yeah. So that is the issue with punish buttons. So earlier we were talking about how they weren't with punishing. Problem is gigantic recovery, right? Same thing as the Percival things that a lot of people used to talk about. Walking up, absolutely no fear of a Dragon Punch on Wake Up from Rahel. Straight up ran up on him.
Yep.
Battle 3, engage.
Okay, the sweep, it's going to be a much better knockdown situation for Zeta Slow, but there's the secondary record. Hit the Magnets.
Oh, huge 2H right there.
That's gotta hurt.
Combos into the DP.
Yeah, it didn't have 2X ready, right? It didn't have the Orkin. Okay, close medium, straight into Orkin. Oh, and the command throw, So that's one of the reasons we were wanting to talk about Orkin was due to the fact that, she has Siegfried. Due to the fact that it has multiple follow-ups. You know, you can do the obvious follow-up that works off of any Orkin, which is the light one. The medium one will give you a parry. The heavy one will give you the one that you can only do double hit off of medium or heavy in terms of combos. And then finally, the unique button will actually give you a command throw. So he's got numerous options on these things, and as a result, you really have to pay attention to what he's doing. And he can also cancel the stance too. He doesn't just happen. That clap. Wow. The dash low with Reagan Lane, with medium Reagan Lane.
I guess so. Again, there we go, the reaction fireball right there.
And one thing I found in the beta that was super nice is you can actually combo off the Orkin follow-up with a stand light. If you delay the Orkin follow-up a very, very slight amount, because it prompts the opponent up a little bit higher after the first 2 hits, and that allows you to get the combo afterwards.
I see. Yeah, because I noticed that sometimes some people were getting that combo, other times other people weren't, and I wasn't quite sure on what the criteria was for that particular move.
Yeah, you just very slightly allow them to rise before you do the follow-up, and then you can actually get it. It was very interesting to find when I did. I was super excited about it, but there's only so much beta time. Don't jump light.
Maybe try to do a 2-2L, maybe try to do the Orkin right there.
Command throw.
Grab, Just pressure from Siegfried, so layered from this character. He feels very cohesive in this game.
Yeah, and the more command throw is going to be shown from Morales, the more Zeta Slow has to think about the possibility of parry, right? Because like you're thinking, oh, command throw, I'll just hit him out of it. It's like, nah, dog. Tried for the dash low. Yeah, that's something that I feel like you're going to have to think about a lot when you fight this character. Is both 5H and dash low. These 2 moves, they're going to be all up in your grill all day, all long.
And the fireball, of course, as well. Such a good fireball coming out from Siegfried. The 2U into the FBA. Are we going to see the fresh one? No!
Nah, just a 2-step.
Yep.
Okay, there's that low.
For those of you... Oh, no!
Okay, so if I wasn't behind the commentary booth, I would fix this right now. Am I allowed to? Because I can totally do this. I can easily fix this. I know what to do here. And I know why it happened, too. Okay, so This is not the fault of a pad player that played previously, because pad players cannot disconnect their own, or they cannot delete their own pads.
Yeah.
Right? They can disconnect them. But unfortunately, so when you sit down, you kind of have to just delete the previous pad player. You don't really have much of a choice. It's super unfortunate, but that's just how it is with the hierarchy of the console, right? So they're just gonna figure out where to go from here, because the match was really close at the time. Talking to the stage manager.
It might just be a case of giving Rowlet the first round of the next game and then continuing from there, possibly.
Yeah, because it was neither player's fault. And the reason I know that is because when the PlayStation menu pops up, you can see what controllers are connected to which profile.
Yeah.
And both controllers were still connected. So because of that, you know that it was not either of the players playing, that it was a different controller.
Yeah.
The problem is when you sit down at any PlayStation setup for a tournament, you have to disconnect the pads. It's just what you have to do if you don't want to. Okay, so it looks like they're going to give Rowlet at least one round.
Yeah.
Which, okay, that just basically puts it even. The throw change.
Yeah, the speed of the throw just it throws off people's attempt to throw on wake-ups.
Well, luckily resources don't carry over through rounds, so this is like it's a very easy fix, right? You just give the person the round, and you just go from there.
Yes.
Now it's on Zeta Slow to be able to make that comeback happen again, because they were on the verge of one actually for a little bit. Yeah, you gotta remember. So you were talking about that fireball earlier. Siegfried fireball cannot be so easily dealt with by dodge or crossover because it is slow and it just deletes those.
But then on top of that, the M fireball is so tall, so that it's hard to jump over as well. So generally a very difficult move to defend against. Thankfully, the M fireball is very, very slow on startup, so I think people will probably start trying to preemptively intercept him during that startup.
Nice dodge on the 2Us. That allows for the whip punish to not happen, basically. Or, excuse me, the punish.
Right, there's the first stack of Magnium.
Yeah, Mag-9s. Yeah.
Mag-9.
The only thing I remember, because of how prevalent it is in the GBF game. But yeah, 2H straight into 5H, and that's going to do it. Rowlet is going to be moving on in the bracket on winner's side. No, Zeta Slow is still in losers, because that was winner's quarterfinals. So Zeta Slow still having the opportunity to be able to qualify here.
Yeah.
So we finally got our taste of Siegfried. We finally got to see it. Very, very nice. I'm happy about it because, again, like, I know it seems like an exaggeration, but I really do think he like immediately shot up to one of the funnest characters in the game, despite his straightforwardness, right? Although, to be fair, I'm a big fan of Stan's characters, so it's like,
yeah.
I guess maybe I'm just a bit biased.
He does have that stance.
Yeah.